Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your chef from guruscooking.in with rice, kheer. My mom usually makes this on special occasions, and today I'm making it for you. Please make a note of the ingredients. We'll begin by grabbing 1 cup of rice, and this rice is small grain rice. Kindly do not use basmati rice for this recipe. Better let me grab some and show you by zooming in my camera so you can see the size of this rice grain. Now this rice has a lot of starch and dirt to it. We need to wash it and rinse it thoroughly with some water at least 2 or 3 times. So kindly wash it and discard the water and secure the rice. Keep the rice aside, we'll use it later on. We will now grab a skillet with a heavy base, with a thick base, and pour in 1.5 liters of full cream milk. Our job now is to cook this milk at a medium flame, and while cooking make sure you keep stirring it with a ladle or a spatula so that it doesn't stick to the bottom and burn. Otherwise your kheer will definitely not smell good. The aroma is what kheer is popular for, and you ought to make sure that you keep using your ladle and stirring it while cooking at a medium flame. That's very important. And for how much time did we say? 15 minutes. So it's been 15 minutes now, and as you can see on the back of my ladle, there is a lot of cream that has now accumulated, which also signifies it is time for us to pour in the rice that we had secured. So let's now pour in the rice. We will now reduce the flame and cook for half an hour. Now it is very important that you keep stirring, otherwise the rice particles, the rice grains will stick to the bottom of the pan, including the milk. So keep stirring after every 3 to 4 minutes and keep cooking for exactly 30 minutes at a very low flame by simmering it. It's been 20 minutes since we added the rice to the milk and cooked at a very low flame. And we can observe already there is a lot of rubbery or cream accumulated on the inner walls, which I am scraping off using my ladle, and will drop that in the vessel itself. So this will offer you even more taste for your kheer. So the total amount of time has been 15 minutes for the milk and 20 minutes after adding the rice, 35 minutes. And we just added 4 green cardamom for some amazing aroma. So cook it at a very low flame and keep stirring in between as always. It's been 50 minutes now, and you can see your kheer has condensed even more. The rice is even visible to us now. To make this kheer even more condensed, what you can do is a small trick. Try to grab 20% of the rice and squeeze it in between your ladle's back and the inner walls of the vessel, This way your kheer will thicken up even more because of the rice grains that are breaking up. It's been 50 minutes overall, and now we will add 3/4 cup of sugar. That is a lot of sugar, and it will make your dessert good enough sweet. In case you do not like it too sweet, kindly pour in only 1/2 cup of sugar. Cook this at a very low flame for another 10 minutes. So a total cooking time of 1 hour is usually what the kheer requires. And now that the kheer is prepared, we will put off the flame and keep it aside, and we will temper some dry fruits in another pan. Can you see how viscous it is? The droplets are falling slowly. And now for tempering the dry fruits. You grab a pan at a very low flame, adding 3 tablespoons of Desi ghee or clarified butter to it. Once it is a little hot, you add 1/2 cup of cashew nuts to it. Please make sure you're cooking at a very low flame, and our job is to slightly turn these brown and not overburn them. So cook them for approximately around 1 minute or until they change their color slightly to brown. It's time now for us to add 1 teaspoon of Chironji. And now you can put off the flame and add 1/4 cup of raisins. Please put off the flame and then add the raisins, because raisins do not take much time to bloat up, and once you have seen that they are bloating up, you can add some saffron. Saffron in Hindi is also called kesar. It is extracted from flowers which are available only once or twice a month in Kashmir. So we'll grab a little saffron. I have around a lot of saffron, but please do not add too much saffron. It will really not taste good. It will spoil your whole recipe. I'm just adding 10 to 15 strands of saffron. That is more than enough for this recipe. So now just stir it once in a while, and remember the kheer we had kept aside. It is time for us now to add this tempering process that we created right now into this kheer and mix it all well. So this is some angel business happening in here. Sweetness means sweetness. So there's a lot of sweetness being poured in, mixing it up with so many things. It looks like a galaxy of stars in the universe that we have just created all across, rotating all around. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Rice Kheer. I hope you enjoyed the time, and happy Independence Day. May you have some nice time spent with your family and friends. Do make kheer and stay in touch.